When we talk about artificial intelligence, it is mostly around how this technology can improve our daily lives with new tools that make things easier for us. There are many practical applications of artificial intelligence that can help people do their jobs more efficiently or just make life a little easier. But AI can also be a force for good in fighting crime, catching criminals, and keeping our data safe from those who want to exploit it. Today, we're going to tell you about an AI that hunts cybercriminals. But before we get into the details of what that entails, let me take a minute to explain what AI is. Artificial intelligence isn't one thing, it's many things. AI is a broad term that refers to computer systems that mimic the cognitive functions of the human mind. This includes learning, reasoning, problem-solving, and perception. There are many different types of AI, and they all work in different ways. Some common examples include machine learning algorithms, which allow software applications to become more accurate at predicting outcomes without being explicitly programmed to do so. Natural language processing, which enables computers to understand and interact with humans using human language. Computer vision, which allows computers to see and interpret images and videos. And robotics, which combines AI with physical machines to create robots that can perform tasks in the real world. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's get back to today's topic, an AI that hunts cybercriminals. Hunting down cybercriminals is not an easy task. These bad actors are often hidden behind layers of proxies and encrypted connections, making it difficult to track their activity. But thankfully, there are some clues that can lead investigators to these cyber outlaws. For example, cybercriminals often use infected computers called botnets to launch attacks. By tracking where these attacks are coming from, investigators can often trace them back to the criminals who control them. Another method is to follow the money. Cybercriminals often launder their profits through fake websites and bank accounts. By following the flow of funds, investigators can often track them down. Finally, there's good old-fashioned detective work. Sometimes investigators can simply monitor chat rooms and forums frequented by cybercriminals to get a sense of their plans and activities. This may seem like an old-fashioned technique, but it's often effective. After all, even the most sophisticated cybercriminals have to communicate somehow. All of these methods require time, patience, and expertise. That's why law enforcement agencies are turning to artificial intelligence to help them track down cybercriminals. AI can automate many of the tasks involved in hunting down cybercriminals, freeing up human investigators to focus on more complex cases. One example of an AI system used in this way is a tool developed by cybersecurity company Fiery. This system uses machine learning to automatically identify malicious websites and take them down. Another tool used by law enforcement is a malware analysis system that uses AI to automatically identify and classify malware. This allows analysts to focus on the most dangerous threats. In addition, AI can also be used to track down the criminals behind ransomware attacks. By analyzing the code used in ransomware attacks, AI can help identify the criminal groups responsible. This makes it easier to bring these groups to justice and shut down their operations. In fact, AI has already been used successfully in several high-profile cybercrime investigations. For example, in 2017, Dutch authorities used AI to track down the operators of the notorious Black Energy 3 malware. This malware was used in a number of high-profile cyber attacks, including an attack on the Ukrainian power grid. The investigation ultimately resulted in the arrest of 2 men believed to be responsible for creating and distributing the malware. These are just a few examples of how AI is being used to hunt down cybercriminals. As AI technology continues to develop, we can expect even more creative and effective uses for it in the fight against cybercrime. If you're interested in learning more about artificial intelligence and its many applications, be sure to check out our other videos on the subject. We cover a wide range of topics related to AI, Whether you're a student, a professional, or just someone who's curious about AI, we have something for you. You may be wondering how this AI hunts cybercriminals. Well, here's how it works. First, it identifies potential targets by scanning the dark web and other online marketplaces for vulnerabilities that could be exploited. Once a target has been identified, the AI will attempt to infiltrate the system and gather information about it. This may involve launching small-scale attacks to see how the system responds or simply probing for weaknesses. If the AI determines that there is a high likelihood of success, it will alert the appropriate authorities. At this point, human investigators will take over and attempt to apprehend the criminals responsible. But what happens when this AI encounters a cybercriminal? Well, that depends on the circumstances. The AI is able to identify a cybercriminal and gather enough evidence to link them to a crime. Then it will alert the authorities and provide them with the necessary information. However, if the AI is unable to identify the cybercriminal, or if they are not engaging in any criminal activity, then the AI will simply disengage and move on to other targets. It's important to note that this AI is not designed to engage in combat with cybercriminals. Its primary purpose is to identify and apprehend them. If a cybercriminal does decide to engage with the AI, however, it is capable of defending itself using a variety of methods, such as blocking their access to the system or launching a counterattack. So, what are the benefits of using this AI to hunt down cybercriminals? For one, it is much faster and more efficient than traditional methods. AI can scan the dark web and identify potential targets in a matter of minutes, whereas it would take a human investigator much longer to do the same thing. Additionally, AI is much more thorough and accurate than humans. It can sift through massive amounts of data and identify patterns that would be impossible for a human to detect. This means that no cybercriminal will be safe, no matter how skilled or elusive they are. Of course, there are also some challenges associated with using this AI to hunt down cybercriminals. For one, AI is only as good as the data it is trained on. If the AI is trained on data that is biased or inaccurate, then it will produce biased or inaccurate results. Additionally, AI can be fooled by sophisticated cybercriminals who use techniques to evade detection. Despite these challenges, the benefits of using AI to hunt down cybercriminals far outweigh the risks. This is why law enforcement agencies around the world are investing in this technology and developing new ways to use it in the fight against cybercrime. It's clear that this AI is a powerful tool in the fight against cybercrime. It is fast, efficient, and accurate, and it can help law enforcement agencies around the world bring cybercriminals to justice. As AI technology continues to develop, we can expect this tool to become even more effective. And it has already proven to be a valuable asset in the battle to keep our data safe. That said, there are still some concerns about the use of this AI, some worrying that it may be too powerful and that it could be used to commit crimes itself. Others worrying that it may be biased against certain groups of people. These are valid concerns, but it's important to remember that AI is just a tool. It can be used for good or for evil, depending on the intentions of those who use it. It is up to us to ensure that this AI is used responsibly and ethically. As we move forward, it is important that we have a discussion about the use of AI in society as a whole. We need to decide how we want this technology to be used and what kind of safeguards we want in place to protect against potential misuse. This is not easy and there are legitimate concerns on all sides of the issue, but it is a discussion that needs to happen if we are going to ensure that AI benefits all of us. In the meantime, it is clear that this AI is a powerful tool in the fight against cybercrime. And it is my hope that it will be used to make the internet a safer place for everyone. Thanks for watching. Do you think that this AI is a good thing or a bad thing? Let me know in the comments below, and if you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another one.